Welcome back. Welcome back to the conditioning series. This is episode 2, so we're moving on as a progression from the first one. First one was either you had single arm kettlebell swings or double arm, depending on your level. So whichever you performed last time, repeat it. And on the second movement today, we're adding a movement called the sprawl, okay? With the sprawl, you don't have to have a sandbag or an object, but I'm using it just to add a little bit more range to allow my hips to go a little bit deeper. I'm going to demonstrate both these two movements for you quickly before we get started, okay? Or the sprawl. Okay, so two very simple movements. We're going to do this as an alternating EMOM. So in the first minute, you will follow along with me. I'm going to perform 10 swings, single arm kettlebell swings per arm. Rest for the remainder of the minute. And in the second minute, I'm going to do 10 sprawls to the sandbag. Rest the rest of the minute before going back. Follow along. Real simple workout, quick 10-minute workout. I'm going to give you 10 seconds, 20 seconds to get yourself set. I'm going to set the timer and then we'll get started. Right then, 10 seconds. All right, that was my first set of 20 reps. Getting that heart rate going already. Be aggressive with the swings. Don't just go through the motions. Still want to power through those hips. On the sprawls, same. Trying to get up and down relatively quick, but not enough that you'll burn out before the next set of swings. 3, 2, 1. The reason I like to use an implement, you could use a med ball, a Bosu ball, a sandbag, it's because that's got to mimic like a human, okay? Remember, we're doing this more for grappling, wrestling, jiu-jitsu. You go place your hands on someone's body, you're not going to just place it to the floor. So it just gives you a bit more of a real feeling of what it would be like. 10 seconds, and we're going to start the second set of kettlebell swings. It's really important to try and keep hold of that breathing rhythm. Remember last week I talked about breathing in on the way down, exhale on the way up. You'll try and keep that heart rhythm down rather than spiking too high. Right, 5 seconds and we're back to the sprawls. These up-down motions of the sprawls or burpees is another variation. Really do jack up that heart rate. Having to go from a prone position to a horizontal position can be really taxing, but it's a big part of the sport. So the more you can get comfortable breathing during and after, the more likely you are to last through those rounds, okay? So just about to start the third round of swings in 3, 2, 1. Building that muscular endurance, adding a little bit of weight with the body weight will really help improve your overall power output during these rolls, as in grappling rolls. So, better your condition is with this, the better your sparring will become because you'll be fitter. You can change around a little bit with the sprawl. You notice that time I started bringing my hands up because you're going to have to protect yourself rather than having your hands by your side. It's probably a little bit more, becomes counterintuitive if you don't dropping your hands by your side, and it becomes more second nature if you're getting ready with your hands up to protect yourself. So just bear that in mind. I'm going to go through a different option at the end, but stick around and we'll finish this one first. Coming into the last couple of rounds now, this is where our heart rate should be a little bit higher. You're fighting for those last 2 minutes of a 5-minute round, most likely. Applying a lot of pressure, or someone might be applying pressure to you. You need to be fitter enough to be aggressive in getting out or escaping or maintaining. All right then, nearly done now. One more of each. 10-minute conditioning piece will be complete. Like I said, I'm going to go over one other option for the sprawl for today. But do bear in mind, each week we are trying to progress, whether it be a little bit longer time. I'm only ever going to do this up to 15 minutes because not all of us have an hour in a day to improve, but you can get a lot out of a short, sharp workout like 10 minutes. Seconds. Last set of sprawls. Try and make these ones nice and poppy, trying to get back up off the ground as fast as you can, okay? We'll start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep going. Make sure you finish those reps. All out effort. Want to maximize it. Imagine it's your last 10 seconds, 15 seconds of the round. And you've got to push to gain that extra point. You've got to have to work hard. 15 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice, good job. Right, while I think about it, the other option for the sprawl is to come up into more of a staggered stance. I would recommend working on both left and right foot forward. So I'll give a quick demonstration of what this would look like. Notice I alternated between left and right foot forward. This is just to get you more accustomed to both stances. Most of us favor one side, but sometimes you never know. You might get caught off guard. You might get put into that position where your right foot's forward instead of your left, or vice versa. Now is a time where you're not going to get attacked by someone. You're not fighting, you're not rolling. So practice these drills to make sure that you can build upon this ability to be able to coordinate between left and right and keep those strengths a little bit more evened out, okay? Right, thank you for watching, or thank you for joining in. That'll be today's session complete, like I said, 10 minutes. And I look forward to seeing you next week, where we'll go into part 3 of this conditioning series. Thank you for watching. Peace out.